Come on, yay!
Yay! Oh, yay! Well, hey, it is time to celebrate. It is time to be joyous and all of those things. So,
And we
yay.
are
Yes, we
live.
are live.
Yay!
Yay! Yeah. Yeah, I just printed out like the things that people had asked for, prayer requests on, so we'll make sure that we get to that. And it's actually 8:30, and
we're
we're doing
semi on time.
Yeah. So far, so good.
Today's session will be done in the style of hip hop. No? Okay.
I'd have to prepare for that. To even attempt that.
So much for spontaneity.
Not something like that, no. Here, let me adjust this. Make sure we're straight. Okay. So there we go. Okay. Yeah, here, let me turn the volume down just a hair. There we go.
Do our folks on the chat know that we're live?
Well, which here? Well, we've got, I think, hang on, 4 people viewing. Yeah, I needed to let Josh know that that we're going online so he could, put the link on Discord. I need to get a Discord account because some of Darren's gaming buddies are also on there, and they're like, hey, are you on Discord? And Darren's like, what the heck is Discord? And I'm like, oh, well, it's something I need to get on.
I want you to do 2 accounts for Discord.
Okay.
One for you and another one for...
Okay, well, we'll figure that out.
Yes.
We'll figure that out. But that's technical stuff, and we're trying to, set that aside. That's Jehudi's department. Huh? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's been kind of a weird week, and I'm glad for the weekend.
Yes. You know what I'd have to say to Jehudi about all this?
What?
You and me, we come from different worlds.
Oh, ha! Yeah. If I have that song in my head after this, I'm coming for you.
Woohoo!
And I will play lots of techno. Not woohoo, huh? All right. Well, let's wash off the work week, or even for those of us that weren't working, it's still a week, and I've had a lot of people that I've been waiting on, and we've been trying to go out and run errands and all this heat and everything, and let's wash it all off.
Not all work involves a paycheck, but it's still work.
Yes, very much so. So, and oh, hey, it's Alejandro, Gray Roses, and Scott. Yeah, I recognize you guys, and Gray, you're one of my Patreon peeps.
Don't call his name. Don't call his name.
Oh, okay, well.
You know who I'm referring to? Say it.
Beetlejuice?
No.
Anyway, hi guys. I'm seeing y'all, comment and welcoming you on, and Darren's trying to make some kind of a joke.
Yeah.
And
you know Alejandro?
Oh, Alejandro. Oh, that. Okay, different music joke. Right. Don't say my comment. Yeah. Anyway. Well, let's settle in. And by the way, the theme, our centerpiece this time is Horus and Seth, because this week you had 2 different things going on. There was one day of fighting between them, but then a day of reconciliation, in the middle of the week. And so we're going to, pick up with that whole reconciliation part.
Right.
So, we've got, goodies for both of them, on the plate. So, without further ado, these cool waters are upon our hands. And they purify us as Tefnut purifies us. All right, suck in, Darren. Hail unto you, Nexider. We come to you without falsehood and without evil. Hey, what are you doing? I'm trying to make sure the basin stays under your hands. There you go. You're just long enough to flick water on me.
I don't have enough glaciers.
I'm being asperged. It's a good thing we don't have any hyssop branches. That's what they use in the Catholic Church, is hyssop. But okay.
Anyway.
Yeah, you kind of made me lose.
We are what?
We come into you without falsehood and without evil. Our purity is upon our hands. Our purity is within our hearts. And we've cast out all evil that pertain to us. We are pure. We are pure. We are pure. We are pure. Say what? That's at least for now. Yes. In sacred space of ritual, we are pure. What happens when we get out of that space is another matter.
That's not true.
Huh.
We're always pure.
Yeah. Something like that. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Hey, somebody who's joining us live for the first time. Wonderful.
Yay!
And yay, Josh is here. Okay. Yeah. And speaking of Discord, so very good. So
Josh is on Discord?
Yeah, he's the one that was telling me about it.
Josh, we need your consultation when this is over. Stay on.
Oh, okay. Because we may have to message or something, because Darren had somebody asking him about Discord.
Yes, we need your knowledge. Stay on.
Yeah, but now we get to light the Eye of Horus. So, yeah, okay. Come in peace, bright Eye of Horus. Come in peace. Receive the light. The Eye of Horus shines like Ra in the twin horizons, and evil hides in fear of it. Receive the light. The Eye of Horus destroys the enemies of Ra and all of their abodes, till none remain. Receive the light. The Eye of Horus comes. And we are purified with it. Receive the light.
Receive the light.
And we'll turn on our little Fanus lantern. Another thing that August 12th is also supposed to be Lychnapsia, which is a Roman era festival of Isis, and it was or Greek and Roman era, later in their history, and it was one where they would put lamps out, stuff like that. So it's an excuse to light more candles. So.
Right.
Yeah. Huh? Okay. Okay. Beginning with our invocation to Ra. You arise in the Aket as Kopri, O Ra, spreading your light upon the earth. You set in peace in the mountains of Manu as a tomb, bringing your light to Duat. Shine upon earth as you do in heaven and Duat. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, who came from Nun at the first time, for such is your uniqueness. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, who placed Hu at your left side, for such are the words you commanded. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, who placed Sia at your right side, for such is your great wisdom. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, whose Hika goes before you, for such is your ability. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra, who rules with Ma'at upon your brow, for such is your righteousness. Hail and praise unto you, O Ra. Hail and praise unto you, O Seti, Suti, and Horu, you Nutchuru, you lords of love and lords of life. Grant us life, well-being, and health. May our eyes perceive your goodness and our hearts receive your wisdom. May you shine upon us as you traverse the sky, that we may bring to you Ma'at and cast out Asfet. And may you guard us from the evil one through the dark hours of the night, your protection being before us and your strength being within us. Here it is. Take these, your cool waters, which are the inundation, that they may cool your hearts. Ohoru Osuti, these cool waters are the eye of Horus, that your hearts may be refreshed. Milk, milk, may you taste it in your shrine. We bring you this milk which comes from the great flood, O Horus, O Seti. Drink from it and be pure. And there are variations on his name. You hear Set most often, but Sutek, Setesh, and Suti are other variations of his name. But he knows when he's being talked about. Let's see. We give you incense. We give you incense, great purity. This incense is the eye of Horus, and its fragrance comes to you. It cleanses you, it adorns you. It takes its place upon your hands. This incense is the eye of Horus, and its fragrance comes to you. Take this, your bread and your produce, on which the gods live. Lift it to your faces and be at peace with it. We actually have a few things from the garden this time. The watermelon is store-bought, though, but watermelon is something we know from ancient times was associated with Set, and so we got him a treat today.
And would you kind of expound on why it was associated with Set?
Well, it was believed that watermelon grew from the seed that he had spilled in a bit of frustration. There's a story behind that, but
we'll grasp that at some of the point.
Yeah, yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, but
that's a good time to remember that there was a Southern Egypt, y'all.
No. This is like Star Wars.
Oh, it's one of them.
Yeah, but anyway.
You know that thing the other night? Forget about it.
Yeah.
I don't see that.
yeah. But also because hey, red is associated with Set as well, so red is a watermelon. Although he probably would like the orange meat watermelon just as much.
Or the yellow.
The yellow meat watermelon. But let's see. And okay, and celery's here. Okay. Yeah, if you want to go ahead and post that link to the Kemetic community on Discord, that way I can come back and I can find it later. And hi, Celery.
Hi,
hello,
Celery.
everyone. Yeah. And that way, that'll just be one more way that we can stay connected, and one more password for me to write down somewhere and lose.
Right.
But
you need a book.
Yeah. I need a secretary.
You need a book.
But also, and I know that there were some folks who were asking about wanting to send donations, and I said email me, and I will check that. It's just again, like this week has been really, really crazy.
Right.
So, but we also, that's right, we also need to offer our wine because the gardens have been doing well, but we need to keep that up. That and wine was also appropriate to offer to Ra. So. He's still the boss, so. The gardens prosper and Hapi rejoices, overflowing with his meal. I fill the eye of Horus for you with wine, O Ra, O Yenachiri. Drink and be pure. The doors of heaven and the doors of earth are open with libations for you within this house. May your faces be refreshed with your libations, your wine, and your water. There we go. Pure, pure is Ra Horaketi within his house. Pure is Horus within his house. Pure is Set within his house. Pure is the Ka of Ra with this good myrrh that is given. Pure is the Ka of Horus and the Ka of Set with this good myrrh that is given. Jehuti proclaims it. It is written in his house of sacred words. Hapi gives in abundance, thousands of offerings, all things good and pure, for Ra Horaketi, for Horus, for Set, and for all of the Nochiru, in every place that their immortal Kas dwell. Come to your body, O Ra Horaketi. Come to your body, O Horus. Come to your body, O Set, O Yunochiru. Come to your invocation. Come unto us, your servants, who are mindful of your feasts and your offerings. Bring your power, your hika, your honor, and your ba to these your offerings and partake of them. Come, O people. Raise these offerings before the faces of these gods. Lift these offerings before Ra, before Horus, before Set. All life comes from them, all health comes from them. All stability comes from them, all good fortune comes from them as it has since the first time. O Ra Horaketi and your son, the Osir Nesu Nevkepurura, your foes retreat from you. Horus turns himself to his eye. Turn yourselves to these your offerings and receive them from our hands. And may Set also turn himself to his vital parts and be whole. Okay. And I'll step over real quick and include an offering of water for our blessed dead, which comes from the table of Osiris. And see if there's enough left in this candle. Oh, there we go. We rang the bell for them too. These grill lighters are a wonderful thing.
Yes.
Because when you have candles that start to get kind of low in the votive, that's the only way to light it. So here we go. Okay. Horakeru ta henket kakao afdu senachur mahat kutnibet nofret wabet anket nachurim and kawin aku punibu ma keru nibu hiranachura. A voice offering of bread, beer, 1,000 of beef and fowl, incense, oils, and all good and pure things on which a god lives, for the cause of all of these Aku, all true of voice before the great god. And yes, as Wally would say, that was probably history's first laundry list. It's like I could hear him saying that. That's a term from voiceover when you have a long
Join us
list
for
of stuff.
voiceover 101.
Yeah. But anyway, being true of voice can have many meanings, I suppose. Okay. We come unto you, O Ra. Okay. Okay, bless you. We come unto you, O Ra, as Jehuti comes, our hands joined under Ma'at. Ma'at has come to be with you in every place where you are. An offering of Ma'at is made unto you, that your heart may be pleased and your cause shall live. Truly your need has Ma'at, for they know you live in her. The Enid says unto you, your word is law eternally. Isfet is cast out by your word. Rejoicing is yours every day. Ma'at has taken her place in your shrine. I guess, before Darren, you sneezed, and I'm thinking of the creation myth, and the creator sneezed out Shu and Tefnut. So,
I'm an active participant.
yes, there you go. But okay, I guess you'll be joining us in a moment. Alrighty.
More PG version.
Right. Okay, here we go. I'll read our ma'ats. May we always act with gentility and compassion, for such is the first ma'at. May we always offer charity and hospitality, for such is the second ma'at. May we always respect consent and fidelity, for such is the third ma'at. May we always avoid violence and promote wellness, for such is the fourth ma'at. May we always speak words of truth, for such is the fifth ma'at. May we always promote the public good, for such is the sixth ma'at. May we always act humbly and with temperance, for such is the seventh ma'at. May we always honor our gods and respect others, for such is the eighth ma'at. May we uphold ma'at like Jehuti, that we may witness Ra's perfection every day. Okay. We'll be reading something for Set and something for Horus, and probably some more for Sekhmet, because things are still going on that fall under her specialty. And then I do have some prayer requests. I've got them printed out, and we'll read those in just a minute. And yeah. Huh. Oh, that's interesting. There's someone who the Sarana says, my great grandmother used to tell her kids that a pregnant woman swallowed a watermelon seed. That there's no telling how far that lore goes back.
We know it wasn't.
Well, oh hush. But no, that's interesting because. Yeah, I can't get him.
No, I haven't.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Go do your job.
Okay. So I had to step out and make sure that he wasn't caught in the doorway. But that's amazing. Another bit of lore that I've heard that it makes me wonder how far back it goes is that if you have a fig tree in your yard, that's good luck. And fig trees were associated with Hathor, among other deities. And so I wonder if that's something that may also trace back a long ways. But, okay. Yeah, and y'all are, okay, and a prayer request now. All right, my Aunt Becky passed away unexpectedly this morning. Oh, definitely. Well, then, yeah, we'll definitely need to read something for her, too. Okay, well, let's get started with that. Because we want to definitely honor the gods and thank them for what we have, and then ask them for the things that we need. So, starting with you, Horu. Oh, well, let's do this one. Praise unto you, God of Behdet, Lord of the sky, splendid winged disk who shines in the horizon, you beautiful sun who illuminates the darkness, splendid child who illuminates the earth, iris of the Ujat who lights the two lands with his rays, fair of face, hovering one, armored, majestic, clothed in gold. You arise as Khafre when you emerge from Naunet, your rays spreading over the world. Shine upon earth as you do in heaven. Hail unto you, Horus, great God, Lord of the sky. Great falcon, dappled of plumage, ruler of flying. Winged disk upon the two lands. Dappled falcon united with the sun. Holy God, falcon of gold. Hail unto you, O Sutek, son of Nut, great of strength in the bark of millions. Chosen one of Ra-Horaketi, bull who dwells in the northern sky. Fearsome one at whom all lands tremble. Great is your war cry, great is your might. Your wasp scepter stretches over the sky. You stand at the zenith of the stars. Lord of storms, Lord of dread, your voice is thunder in the heavens. You slay the fiend from the prow of Ra's bark. Protect us from evil and grant us long life. And you know what? There's something else I'm going to read. Because someone had a family member who just passed away, I'm going to step over here and borrow the Osiris candle that usually stays with the Aku. Because I have a prayer on the back of it that would be rather appropriate. So. Hail, Osir, Lord of Duat, your feet rooted deeper than oceans, your crown reaching past the stars, your hands gentle, open as a father's. Vast as your mother Nut, strong as your father Geb, loving as your sister Aset. Cool waters flow from you, green plants spring forth from you. Your grain sustains those upon earth, your Ka sustains those in the west. Hidden are your mysteries, yet they are destined for all. All who live, they come to you. All who breathe, at last speak your name. May you please take into your fold our friend's Aunt Becky, who just crossed over to the west today. Bring the candle back. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's light it and put it on the altar. So there we go. And it'll be a little safer over here. I don't want it to catch anything over on that side. So. And also light one for Sekhmet. Scoot Neat's emblem over. I'll tell you what. Put her emblem right there. Hail, O Sekhmet the Great, Eye of Ra, who hides him within her iris. Hail, Sekhmet, sovereign, mistress of light, who moves in brightness. In peace, Sekhmet, mistress of darkness, at whose setting the dusk comes. In peace, Sekhmet, mistress of fear, whose seal brings death. Hail unto you, Sekhmet, daughter of Ra, who loves Ma'at, who detests Isfet. Most holy of the gods, one seeks life in you. We praise you, O gods. We thank you for taking us into your fold. And we celebrate with you the peace between the two rivals, the two opposites that must remain in balanced tension. And we ask you if you would please continue to look over us and to hear these requests. Wolf has put in another request to help those who are struggling right now, which is many people. Yamanu asked for help with his health, and he's had a lot going on, and also health, happiness, and financial stability and increase for my sisters, brothers, family, and friends. May all have that need. Let all see. Let all breathe. Let all speak. Very nicely put. David asks for guidance on what to do with the days moving forward, and we'll see if we can do a divination for that. Amber wants a sense of calm to come over to everyone being affected by anxiety and depression, and that the gods will reach out to those who need it most. And our friend Jory asked for his health to improve, and he has two friends that he's worried about if they're going to live, and we ask please that they will. For him to find a job and get financially secure again. Also, our friend Seta. to be able to find love. And apparently there was a derecho in Iowa, a storm, and Set, that's kind of in your department. So if you could please look after all the folks that were affected by that. And lots of requests for help with anxiety and depression. And also have some unspoken requests from Daniel, who also couldn't be on right now. And I know that there were some requests that you guys had. So let me just peek over real quick.
I also have one.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, and okay. And Gray is having major back surgery on Monday. Oh my. May Sekhmet look after you with that. Okay. We have one of my brothers and a friend of ours have Harrington rods, so back surgery is something you're kind of spending a little while recovering. But citation in Nebbit Hut. Okay. Haven't heard from my father-in-law for a while, hoping he's safe. Oh, okay. And also classes started. Yeah. Changes it up there. Okay. All right. Okay. That's my boyfriend being sent overseas for work. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, definitely. That means we have people who are traveling. We have people that are trying to get start back up with school, and trying to see to their health. It feels like there's a lot that's going on right now. A lot of movement, and it's hopefully in the positive. But we ask, Ra, and you're in need. Could you please help them with that? And our reach only goes so far, but yours is much greater still. If you could please help clear the way for us and keep us safe, and those that are traveling, look after them, and those that are sick, may they find healing. What was your request, Darren?
Financial help,
Mm-hmm.
continued physical health,
Mm-hmm.
and stability. Because we need some financial help here too.
Yeah. It's not as bad as it was, but yeah, I think that would be a good thing too. And there's other things that are going on, but I know it's a case of just hang in there and it'll come to fruition. Like getting a bed that we can both sleep on and not like hurt. Yeah, that's coming. Hopefully in a week or two.
And to be able to afford medications.
Yeah, and I know that's going to affect a lot of people probably fairly soon. So, gosh, and that's I have to admit, it's really something to stand here and to realize that there are so many things that people need help with, and to relay these requests, because it's a lot, but that's why we're bringing it to you, O Ra, and to you, O Gods, because what's a crushing weight for us is something we know you can handle. So. And also, I did manage to make some beads, including some worry beads, and I'm asking that they be blessed and that they go to people who could use them, and that they will be a source of benefit. So I've got them here on the table, and hopefully this weekend I can list them. But anytime I make something, I hope it I make it with the intention that it does something good for somebody. Tell you what, and also somebody mentioned Kansu. So let's go ahead and I will read Kansu's prayer. Kansu is the hearer of prayers, and we could, and also somebody asked for Nebuchadnezzar. And there's something I had that's a spell for protection of the house, and it mentions her among the four noble ladies. So we ask you, Nebuchadnezzar, as one of the four noble ladies, whose flame is in her mouth and whose fire goes before her, to chase away any male or female enemy, any male or female dead, or any demons who seek to harm those that follow you, O Nebuchadnezzar. May you turn back all of those that would seek to do harm. You with your sisters, the four noble ladies. Hail, O Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar, Nebutank, Necheritat, Nebetpet, mistress of the gods, mistress of life, great goddess and mistress of heaven. And Khonsu. Hail, O Khonsu, the child, the very great, firstborn of Amun, goodly youth, sweet of love, king of all children. Babe born alive who repeats births like the sun disk, who repeats the renewal of Ra and Thebes. Babe in the morning, old man in the evening, youth who renews at the proper times, who arrives as an infant after his old age, whom she, being mute, gave birth to in Thebes as the august child, living one in his manifestation of Khepri, Ra after he has repeated births. A tomb in the evening within the entrance of Manu. Iris of the Ujat, Horus as a young child, babe of Amun-Ra, Lord of food, plentiful sustenance, Lord of offerings, who gives to those he loves. May you continue to guide those who are in your train, who are in your following, and may you continue to look after us and give us the wisdom that we seek. And since somebody did ask for some guidance in the coming week, what better way to do so than to take a divination here? Oh, this one is very interesting. It says, accept the next proposition you hear. Well, so someone proposes, say yes, I guess. I feel like adding, and again, this is just the impression that I'm getting, but it seems like as long as it's a legitimate one, you'll know a legitimate proposition from something that's just somebody, blowing smoke, to put it politely.
Or trying to take advantage of you.
Yeah. But if it's from someone you know and trust, if it's a legitimate proposition, then go for it. Don't be shy. And I'm going to come over here and see. I know there's been a lot of conversation about the Discord things, so I'm just kind of skipping over that. But honoring the dead regardless of the relationship you have with them, trust. It's very interesting that you should mention that. Let's see. It's going overseas for a 5-year-old child that was killed for no reason. Oh, okay. All right. Josh mentions that there's a little kid, 5 years old, that was killed for no reason, and their name was Canon Hinnant. And definitely, we ask her that Osiris open his arms and take him in, because Osiris is a father too.
God bless you.
Yeah. Oh, okay, somebody's cat passed recently. Yes, don't you just love it when autocorrect tries to correct the names of Egyptian deities, and so you get really weird answers? Because somebody was trying to say Nebet Hut, and it came out Never Hut, and that's the autocorrect.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, and Maui is sick, but got some medicine today. I
Yay.
hope he'll get better. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta pray for our pets too, because they're helping to see us through this.
That's right.
So. But no, Josh had mentioned something about relationships with the dead, and I kind of feel like there's a little bit of stuff going on with that, in my sphere of things too. But that almost seems more like something I should say for like a Kemetic bite or something. But definitely, please look after our loved ones and our pets. May the ones who are sick get better, and the ones who have crossed over find a place in the fields of peace. Okay. As always, thanks guys for being on here and a lot of discussion, and I'm really enjoying it. If you've got any other questions or requests and stuff like that, go ahead and we'll mention those now before we wrap up for this evening. Let's see. Okay, and I guess Gemma, hi there. I see you wave.
Hey, Gemma.
Cool. And we've got like 20 people on.
All right.
Awesome.
For all you 20,
Uh-huh.
go grab somebody else.
Well, what will hope with me that I can figure out a way to do it, because I've noticed like other places that I like to tune into, they'll schedule ahead of time what the live broadcast is going to be, and so you can like go find the link, and they'll let you know when it's actually live. And if I can manage to do that, then people will know ahead of time, okay, this is when we're starting, and be able to follow the link, and it won't be quite so. Instead of watching techno, we'll be doing a ritual. I tried to do that last time. It wasn't quite working the way I intended, but hopefully with a few more tries, we'll get this to where,
Right, and if any of you have any technical knowledge that you could pass on to us,
yeah.
we would deeply appreciate it.
Yeah.
We will send you a spiritual Snickers bar.
Yes, in honor of our friend Wally. Okay. Well, I guess this will be a short one this time around, but again, continued prayers for and I'm asking on behalf of the wonderful 20 people that are watching us live right now, and all the folks that are going to be watching later, because there are a lot of folks that are in different parts of the world, and it's like 3:00 in the morning for them right now or something like that, and they'll be watching us later. And
we love all of you.
Yes.
None of you are forgotten. Ever.
That's right. And and thank you for tuning in, even if it's later on. I catch plenty of things later myself, so we're glad to have you here whenever. And food offering. Huh. Oh, that's pretty cool. Scott's roommate left a food offering for his deities the other day, which is very cool. Okay, yeah. And somebody else has another group that has a YouTube channel, and she's always late but has a big following. Yeah, that's definitely true, because I would love to be on time every time, but lots of things happen between taking care of a house and people in the house, and then when people want to try and do things during the day or during the week, it kind of screws up stuff. Yeah. But we're here, and that's the important part. I mean, maybe people didn't have to worry about that so much when the way of telling time was with a water clock. I would like to think. Because that's what a clepsydra is a big, I'm trying to remember if there was one in an exhibit that we saw. But they'd have these big alabaster, it looks like a bucket. It's got a tiny hole in it. And there's water levels on the inside. And they measure time by how the water drips out of the bucket. And so you probably have a little more leeway to fudge with that, I would
And
think.
the guy who had to watch that bucket, man, I feel sorry for him.
Because it's dripping and dripping and dripping, and
Yeah.
he's having a whole.
Yeah.
Makes you wonder. Okay. Other countries that. Oh, I'm following your accumulate isn't a big deal. Oh, that's true. Oh, wow. Gemma is from Sri Lanka. Hey, well, namaste.
Yes.
Great to have you. And, and you know what? I have to say, I kind of watch with interest what's going on, like with the Durga Puja festival is something that I've always wanted to be able to follow online or something like that. And I've seen videos for it, and it looks like a really wonderful thing, but lots of people in a crowded space, and I don't know if they'd be able to do that safely this year or not, which I know it's going to be disappointing for a lot of folks there, but I just hope that, they'll be able to figure out ways to do it safely and that the rest of us can watch, because I would love to watch that. But I'm glad you guys are all here. And that's something I have to say. Thank you. I have to express my thanks to the Natcharu for bringing all of us together, because it's great. And I'm going to say our prayers to make the offerings endure so that we can look ahead to a good week and coming back here, next Friday. Hail unto you, Atum. Hail unto you, Capri. You come into being upon the primeval hill. You shine forth upon the shrine of the phoenix, and you knew. You breathe out Shu and Tefnut. May the giving of these offerings endure, as the name of Atum, foremost of the great Aeneid, endures. May they endure as the name of Shu, lord of Upper Menset, and Yunu, endures. As the name of Tefnut, mistress of Lower Menset, and Yunu, endures. As the name of Geb at the earth's Ba endures. As the name of Nut in the shrine of Shinit in Yunu endures. As the name of Oser, Kentia Mentiu endures. As the name of Aset in Acheru endures. As the name of Sutek in Nubet endures. As the name of Horus in Pe endures. As the name of Wajit in Dep endures. As the name of Jehuti in Kamenu endures. As the name of Ra in the Aket endures likewise for eternity. You have come in peace, O Ra. You have come in peace, O Horus, O Set, O Yunochuru. May you go forth in peace, O Ra. May you go forth in peace, reconciled, O Horus, O Set, O Yunochuru, to every place your immortal cause wish to be. May you sail in joy in the Manjet bark, and rest content in the Sektet bark, and may you smile upon us, your humble servants. Thank you guys once again. Thank you. We love you. Okay, I'm not from India. Okay, by the way, Jim, I was assuming that in Sri Lanka they do some of the same things that they do in India, but that would be a fun conversation to have sometime. But we'll do that another day. And Josh, I think Darren wanted to ask about the Discord. Just message me and we'll figure that out. And the rest of you guys, thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you again. I'm hoping to be able to tape some more monthly episodes in the coming week. So big hugs in the meantime, you guys.